G'day guys, welcome back to some more Space Engineers with me, Bloke LP. How we all going? I'm not going too well. I've had a few dramas in my recording. I'm currently up to recording episode 7, and as you know, this is episode 3. I had a few problems with Vegas, my editing program. Somehow I managed to delete all the files corresponding to the video in there somehow. I'm not sure what I did. I know it prompts you and all the rest of the stuff. Are you sure you want to delete this and that? Rah rah. I'm not sure what ended up happening, but I managed to delete episode 3. So we're having to do a retake on it. So as you'll probably notice in this episode, I've had to revert the game a little bit to try look somewhat where we were in that episode. So a couple of things you'll probably notice straight up, that now our wind turbine structure is completely welded up to be a bit more solid, and we've started to weld up our platform. This was because I was downstairs mining, down in the mine down there. I was coming around the side and all of a sudden I got a notification saying meteor storm incoming. And I shit, because that was meant to be turned off. I thought I had it turned off. I thought I had the world set to safe. And apparently not, because meteors come flying straight at me. 2 just missed the top of this tower and end up over there in them craters you can see. And the third one, it ended up right here. I thought our base was gone, but we managed to survive it. I've turned it off now in game, so it's a bit of a shame that that episode got deleted, because it was quite funny to watch with the incoming meteors. Because I was not expecting them. They kind of caught me right off guard. Somewhere down the track we may turn them sort of things on when we're a bit more prepared, but because I'm still learning the game, I'm not ready for that just as yet. So a couple of other things you'll notice is we have a connector now in the deck here. There was a large storage container put in this episode as well. I've removed it for the making of this video, since I'm redoing this video. But in the next one you will see that cargo container set up on top here. And our mining ship, we are currently located over at the Cobalt still. Put our HUD on, because we were doing a bit of mining over there when I left in episode 2. So I've put everything back as it was, tried to revert the ship as much as I could to how it was. So originally we'd gone down through this little hole somewhere over here. We went down through this one and mined out our cobalt. Yeah, and in this episode I had started mining down to the cobalt using the mining ship. As you can see, I've got a fair way down there through the ice. I haven't got all the way to the cobalt with the ship. I've drilled a hole by hand down to the cobalt, and we got some cobalt back at base now. So but there, this is the process of the mine for the cobalt. It was pretty tough trying to drill this hole straight down with a ship set up the way this is. But nevertheless, it is doable. It would be nice to eventually set up a proper mining ship with some drills directly underneath, I think, so we can just mine straight down. But what we're going to do this episode is we're going to unlock this from the ground here. We're going to get in the air. We're going to head back to base and we're going to do some upgrades to it. We're going to get a little bit more atmospheric flight ready, because in the episode that was deleted of episode 3, I was flying back to base fully loaded up with ice. Oh, not just ice, but cobalt and ice. I come in a pretty hot, did a big fly over and slammed into the ground. So this thing is not quite... it is alright when I'm empty like I am right now, but when you're fully loaded up, it's not quite the best ship for the job in its current state. So what we're going to do is we're going to land here on the pad and we're going to do some upgrades to it. So we're going to upgrade to some more atmospheric thrusters. Touch down here somewhere. Like so. So if we lock to the pad, there we go. We are locked, and let's shut it down. So to begin with, we're going to grind off the gyroscope in the back here. That because we're going to put a medium cargo container in the back of our ship through some plumbing we will do through here. Let's grab small ship conveyors, these ones. And we want that. Weld them up. And weld them up. What do we need? Some more motors. So, whoop, didn't mean to turn the backpack on. I was meant to press C to stop crouching. Grab some more motors. Rightio. Now let's get a medium cargo container in the back here. So when we place this medium cargo container, we want to make sure we have these small conveyor ports facing our conveyor. These large conveyor ports we want to face directly down so we can place a connector underneath. To weld that up, we need some construction components, computers, and a display. Construction components, some computers, and a display. We don't need 10 displays, but that's what we got. Let's get this thing in the air. Unlock it from the station. We need to turn it on. Unlock it from the station. So we can get a connector in underneath of it here. Righto. And we want a connector. One of these, one of them. I reckon we're going to rotate it that way, just in case we decide to hook something up to the back of it later. For some reason. We need some small steel tubes, 6 of them, eh? Rightio. Now we can get this thing back on the ground, and we can start to do some thrusters on it. So get this back on the ground here. Actually, we can get it connected here actually, so we can start recharging it. Righto, like so. Let's get our connector down into the slot here. Have it a switch lock. Let's lock that in place, and let's put our batteries on to recharge. Nice. Righto. So we want to remove these thrusters on the side. Replace them with some large atmospheric thrusters. Make sure everything's welded up. So 6. Alright, and when we place these, we want to place them down low enough that the thruster on the roof is not going to burn them off either. So make sure we're down that one block. Large steel tubes, metal grids, motors. Large steel tubes, metal grids, motors. So like that. Maybe I need some more motors. And some steel plate. Motors and steel plate. Something like that. Rightio. And let's get another one on the other side. We want to place these in white, so let's place these in white. So let's put 4, and we want to go like not shift. I was meant to just let's paint the whole thing white then. Bugger it. I think it would look fine in white anyway. It would blend in with our pad and the snow around the area for a bit of camouflage. Let's take off these thrusters as well. Righto. Number 6. Place that there. Let's paint it into it. That we can. Let's grind off this one. And grind off this one. So we want some more metal grids. For what? Metal grids and motors. Metal grids and motors. Metal grids. Let's grab some of them and some motors. Right, we didn't quite grab enough motors. Of course we didn't. Righto, let's grab a couple more motors. Like so. Righto. Now we want to get on top here, and we're going to cut out, I think, this slot here, that slot, and these two slots, and we'll put another 4 thrusters on this. So we have 3 forward and 3 backwards facing. Can't remember if I put any on the side in the other video or not, but we might just leave it open for now. We can deal with that later if we need to. I don't think I did, so grab our grinder out. Just get these. Like so. Let's make sure that is all welded up still. We didn't damage anything. Yes, I know we still need bulletproof glass for our cockpit. We haven't got to that yet. Remember what we need to do bulletproof glass. I'll have to look into that actually. I can't really remember what is required.
Inventory.
Oh, really? Alright, let's maybe we do that. That might help. 6. Right, one of them. There and there. Let's get them, get some materials in them. Again, need some more motors and construction components. Righto, now I can continue to grind down this. Righto, and we want number 6. Did I place that other one around the wrong way? I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know, we'll see. So we want some more motors and construction components. Motors and construction components. Right. We can do that. Construction components. Could hopefully finish these up nicely. Well, at least they're facing the right way. Beautiful. Beautiful. Righto, so they're all pretty good. Righto, so next thing is let's offload all this stuff out of our inventory. Let's go refill our hydrogen bottle. Alright, and let's go and do a bit of mining. So another thing we will notice is if I go K, our ore detector, because there's been a new update, and the mod I had set to do the ore detector to 1200 meters isn't working at the moment. So once that's working again, we will implement that, because I don't really like the 50 meter radius. On an ore detector, it really sucks. So let's make sure we turn our battery on before we take off and unlock from the station. So yeah, as you can see, we got heaps of thrust now. So we also last video we adventured over the hill here and went and had a look at what the silver and gold neutral signals were over here. It just turned out all it was just a neutral. Well, sorry, it wasn't just a neutral signal source. Well, it was, but it was all it was telling me was there was more than one signal source over here for gold and silver. So I actually thought there must have been a base over here for when it was saying neutral, but no, there was nothing. It was somewhere around here. But because we got this weak ore detector on, it's a bit hard to pick up at the moment, so we won't worry about that. Another thing we did in that episode was we did a bit of mining over here for magnesium. We never actually made it to the magnesium, I don't think, in that episode, from memory. I think we just tunneled down and was trying to get there. As you can see over here, it's a little bit dark in the shadows. There you go. So yeah, all we've done was we'd just mined down so far. As you can see, we haven't actually reached the magnesium. But that was about it. The most exciting thing in that video was the meteor shower, but unfortunately video editing happened, and bloke pressed some buttons he shouldn't have, and we managed to lose the whole episode, so which kind of sucks. But at least I felt like I needed to do this little video to kind of show what I'd done in that episode. I know it's probably not quite what we'd done and things will look a little bit different, but I just sort of felt like it was necessary to show, well, we did some upgrades to the ship and all the rest, so it was a little bit annoying that we lost the footage, but it is what it is. We can't help that now. So let's lock back to the pad and put our batteries back on recharge. So that being said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I know it's a bit of a short one, this one, but if you did, please smash that thumbs up button, helps me out heaps, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Where do I to end the video? Ah, there's the button I'm looking for.